skip that with backspace. So this next part, well, this whole level, I guess, can be tricky. It's tricky casually, and also in a speedrun, it can be difficult. So I might take a while to explain some portions of it. Anyways, run through here. Normally, you'd want to close the door, lock it, and then push the cabinet out of the way. However, with the menu glitch, there is a way to push the door while the pause menu is up and the game is still paused. You don't use the inventory to run around with the pause menu open. I'll demonstrate it here. Well, not like that. Need to have the door closed. I mean, you don't have to, but I'm gonna do it because that's how I do it in a run. Run through here, don't close the door. Yes, thank you. Get to here, push it a little bit. You don't do that. Key configuration. So you get to here, you hold in W through all of this, and you have to wait here for 4 or 5 seconds. I'm gonna wait a little longer just to show it off. And when you open it, it's pushed way out of the way like that. This is used in 1 or 2 other parts. It saves only like a second or so here, but it is a little safer than having the guys run behind you. I don't know, you can choose to do either. I think this is still just slightly faster. There's also a time where this cabinet will be pushed out of the way randomly, and that's just an RNG thing. We don't know why it happens, but if you get that, it's optimal. When that happens, you still need to push the cabinet slightly, like bump into it, but you only have to do it very briefly, and then you can just continue normally. So this is another cabinet that you can use the push glitch for, push menu, whatever it's called. So, but something I like to do here is I do use the inventory to push it, and then so I push it like this, and then I jump through with this open still. So when you have the pause menu open, you don't get sanity effects, which could be like blurriness, shakiness, jack, like going back and forth, like so that makes this next bit a bit easier to do. I'm going to close it and pause the game briefly to explain this next drop, but I'm gonna do the glitch again to open it. You need that medkit to heal up completely after this next fall. Okay, so right here there is a very difficult drop. I think we call it warehouse skip or rat skip or something like that. Basically, and I'm gonna actually save. Basically, want to lean. So down below there's an instant kill trigger. So if you like fall a certain distance, no matter how much damage you take from the fall, it's going to kill you. In addition to that, there is like, it is also a distance far enough to kill you, even without the lethal trigger. So we need to lean into the wall here and fall onto that box down there, right there, in order to both avoid the kill trigger and not take lethal fall damage. And so the setup for this is kind of precise. I'm going to do it all in one go and see if I get it, and then I'll explain how to do it afterwards. Hopefully that's helpful enough. Go up to here, back up. Don't jump. Didn't mean to do that. No, I didn't do it that. I didn't get it that time. What I do typically is I run up like I did, I back up. Once I start to fall, I roughly count in my head like a second, or you can, I guess, look at the timer as well. And during that second, you stop holding backwards, or S. And then after the second is up, you hold it again. That's to kind of get past the roof that you would otherwise bounce off of and not be able to land on the box. So let me try it again. Like that. Hey, that was a little more than a second. Anyways, the guys down here, they can't hit you. The people, the fishermen following you, they can still shoot at you, so you do want to get through this bit kind of quickly. I'm gonna open this again, or L to open this again, just to show what I would be doing. Oh yeah, and you want to pop a morphine here. So morphine allows you to run as if you haven't taken damage. So you open this menu when you fall, or after the fall, and you just kind of run through here. Get to this point, and you open your menu. Want to heal, press H to heal. Oh damn! I just realized because I loaded it from a map list the last level. I don't have all the healing I need. Okay, so normally you would have all of the healing components here, and so that last bit below this thing, that would also be healed, but because I skipped it, I forgot about it. So I'm gonna be limping through the rest of the level. Normally you wouldn't, but I guess I should just explain that. So you do that, you get healed, you open this menu again, you do this, and you can walk around while you are healing. Sometimes, when you go through there, you'll get a cutscene of the fishermen looking down at you. Also kind of random. It might have to do with how quickly you do the rest of the level, not quite sure. And then there is another cutscene that potentially happens up ahead, right around here. With the people looking at you. Also, this guy's AI is loaded, so he will not shoot at you. Typically, if the first one happens, the second one will also happen. But I didn't get either, so it's all good. Run through here. Skip the cutscene as you're running through it, so you can just hold W, and then you want to hold backwards as the camera will be facing towards that guy talking to you. The reason that I keep this, and another thing, I've kind of forgotten about it until now, but sometimes when you open a door like this, you get paused because it's opening inward or open towards you, and Jack has to kind of stop. When you get to doors like this, sometimes you can stick your head through and use it, and you don't have to pause at all. I don't know how much time that saves. It's, again, probably a really minimal thing, but it's just something to know about. So this next bit, you interact with this brake here, and then you hop into this truck. I keep the menu open for this part because if Jack is like shaky, he can't quite jump in like how I want him to. So I'll show you what I do. I'm gonna pop a morphine because I'm limping, and so typically, like I said, you'd be fully healed and the morphine wouldn't be necessary, but I'm just using it to show it. Morphine doesn't give you any speed boost or anything. Again, it makes you run at the pace that you can if you are not damaged at all. So, like that. Interact with this, move it out of the way, and I jump up here, jump over like this, and you're in. And the POV was fucked up because of morphine. Normally what you can do is you either run off to the side, go up those stairs, or you climb out the boxes and you climb up the stairs like that. Or not the stairs. You climb up the boxes and you just jump in. The jumping to the side like that really only is possible if you have the pause menu open. And either way, it's a time sequence, so it's like it doesn't matter how quickly you do that. Oh, that was interesting. I just enjoy doing it like that, so that's what I do. When you fall down here, you want to hold back and S, not too far, because that'll happen. But you want to go and grab this metal bar. You can't really see it because of the shaky camera, but it's there, trust me. And you want to jump up here, open your menu, mouse over this, use it. Oh, another thing I think I should mention. I mentioned in the prologue how the cursor will automatically be on this book. That is only if you are at less than 2 points of damage. If you are at 2, I have this one. If I have a second one, then the cursor is going to default to Jack. So, if in a case like this, sometimes I'll just use the mouse to hover over the thing I need to go to. And then that is this level. I don't think you can skip. I don't think you can go through the you know how it pauses really briefly there. I don't think you can go through that, but I thought I could at one point. I don't know. But you just wait for the slow one like that, and then you go through. And then that is that.